Good morning. It is September 23rd, 2023 at 8 o'clock in the morning. Beautiful 77 degrees here in Arizona, and I am heading to the Hot Wheels Legend Tour in Gilbert, Arizona. This will be my first time. I'm excited to experience this. I'll get some video for you guys that haven't been able to experience this before, so stick with me. We'll have a good time. These are a few of the thousands of Hot Wheel vehicles that Mattel has made over the years. How this competition works is the Hot Wheels Legend Tour travels from town to town, and now they've branched out into other countries. And local builders can bring their full-size custom or hot rod vehicle, enter into the competition, and if they win the competition, they move on to the semifinals and finals and potentially have an opportunity to have their vehicle immortalized as one of these Hot Wheel cars, and then to be sold to the public. So there's a lucrative opportunity for royalties to be made off of your Hot Wheel vehicle, but also brand recognition for your custom shop, that you were able to win this competition and have your vehicle immortalized as a Hot Wheel car. So a great event. Builders are coming from all around. So we will first go through some of the past winners, and then we'll take you through some of the entries. But stick to the end so you can see who wins this competition and what winning this competition means to the winner. This is the Gas Monkey Garage Hot Wheel car that they had built, Richard Rawlins, the Gas Monkey Corvette. And there's an example of the original Hot Wheel that he based this Corvette off of. And it started the trend. That's just a beautiful car.
Of collecting cars. TBR?
Midas Monkey.
It is. I've never seen one of these.
Big supercharger on it. More for looks, not go, but I'm sure this thing goes very well. 4-speed. Richard's signature on there. Love how those pipes come out the side. '21 twin mill for the twin motors. This car in real life has a sponsor, Mobil 1, with KDC on it. There's a twin blower, twin V8 engine. Just a crazy look. This might have started out as a Corvette, but also I look at it, maybe not. Might be completely custom. It's nice here and everybody stops and walks behind me, so it's a really nice crowd here in Arizona. There's a 2018 Popo Camaro, so that's corporate ordered, factory built race car that Originally, I believe you had to be working for the corporate offices to be able to order, back in the day, a Popo vehicle. But here's a Popo Camaro, great example for quarter-mile racing, drag racing, big slicks in the back, wheelie bars, parachute.
Which vehicle will get the win? Semifinals at the end of this journey.
All the families here.
Will be immortalized as a 160.
Great event.
Wheels dive fast. That goes down later. Hey man, would you like so thank you so much, Joyce Hunter. Hot Wheels Legends Tour.
Supercharged. Not sure what this one started out as. I see a Hot Wheels car. Footboards on the back. Sideways mounted engine there. Can't see much of it. I'm not sure what really powers this.
Last month, every day is posting all the updates. I've been trying to set stuff up, all their YouTube stuff. Yeah, I have an answer.
It's great to see all the kids loving these cars and Hot Wheels. Car culture is alive and well. This is the Bone Shaker. And there's the original Hot Wheel car. This is made after. Actually, I think the full-size version, the Bone Shaker, is better. Rack and pinion steering, which is unusual, a modern touch on this car. I love the pipes, velocity stacks. On the eight carburetors, that's a great. Nice and clean interior. Did a great job. And the shifter there with the vertebrae, the spine vertebrae of a skeleton. Everybody here with their families. How would you like this for your daily driver? Oh, rat rod. Even the exhaust with the serpent head, dragon head.
Yeah. All right, man. Thanks. See you, man.
Getting a lot of attention. This is a fun rat rod delivery van.
I got that cover for the kuda.
Lowered on airbags. Bakeries. When I was growing up in Southern California, we had Helms Bakery come through the neighborhood honking a horn, and they would open up the back of the van and they'd have donuts and all sorts of pastries and fresh bread that they drive through the neighborhood. Helms Bakery, just like the ice cream man used to. Those were the good old days, but this builder has done a great job on this. I hope they might want to build a Hot Wheel car off of this one. This is an interesting market, that Japanese performance vehicles with the drifting hobby coming on. We have another drift vehicle next to us here, Integra, but this they've taken out the original 4-cylinder in their engine and put the Nissan 6-cylinder. This is the engine that originally came in a 240Z, 260Z carbureted version. I've had those engines apart many times. A great engine, but they've done a great job with this Skyline GT. '61 Morris Minor Traveler. There are the specs. Read that. Some photos of the restoration. These things are cool. This was what the British tried to do to compete with the Volkswagen Bug, but they did a great job on these. My dad actually had a Morris Minor when I was growing up, that he replaced the clutch in our garage, but this one doesn't have the little 4-cylinder.
Sure, one.
That's real close to the color of my family.
Nice wheels. That's quite the Morris Minor. V8 Bug. This thing. Don't forget to take a picture next to you. I've never seen them do this. It's good to see all the kids getting involved in cars. '65 Impala. This is Ranchero. Did a nice job. Looks like it's tubbed. A little bit. Great looking Ranchero. 4-speed on top of it. I like the high-rise manifolds with the Holly carbs on top of it. Did a beautiful job. Not too much going on in this engine compartment. Very clean. And back in the day, no brake boosters, just manual brakes. At least it's a dual circuit. Beautiful Ranchero. One more bicycle. Customized Italian flatbed. To get in it, the whole front of the vehicle opens up and you climb in through the front. There's the door handle. This was originally a refrigerator company, and so that you kind of have that look of a refrigerator opening up, and that's how you open it up to get in. There's another little example of that. It's like they set it up for a quarter-mile car. Oh. V-twin Harley motor, kickstart. That's pretty cool.
That's Jerry's body, but that's Jerry's door. And so
it's a beautiful example of a semi-period correct 32 Ford, but it has a Hemi in it, 5-window. I really like the period correct vehicles too. Everybody was coming back from World War II, still needed some more excitement, and that's how drag racing started. You got the 32s and started building them for performance and racing them, and then which eventually turned into the NHRA, National Hot Rod Association. It's still going strong today. If you haven't seen a NHRA race, drag racing, you need to go just to experience the force of the 2 top fuel cars going by. It actually rocks the grandstands. There's so much horsepower going down the track. But it's a great 32. Period correct CJ Army Jeep. I believe it's a CJ. If I'm wrong, don't blast me in the comments. But here at the Purius complex in January 2024, they're going to have a Jeep Arizona Military Vehicle Show. I'll have to try to check that out. Maybe I'll take a flyer here. But this builder really went to get everything authentic. Hopefully not too authentic, but those hand grenades are duds and not real hand grenades. Do you think they're real hand grenades? I hope not. So, even with a communication setup, done a lot of work on it. I think this was before cell phones. The antenna and the communications trailer did a great job on this. Believe it or not, in the desert there is a big air-cooled group of Volkswagens who do okay out in the sun. This is one of them. I think this might be a 60 with the small tail lights. Load. Everybody in high school
I have seen it.
had to have the sex wax surfboard.
Yeah?
That was wax for your surfboard. T-shirts when in high school in the 70s. It's cool that he found that air freshener. Nice little.
They must put the scene in.
Another Desert Dubs Arizona vehicle. Dual port heads. Is this yours? No?
Yeah.
What size engine do you have here?
It says 1600.
1600? Yeah. What year?
62.
62. Convertible. Very rare. Yeah. Beautiful car.
Thank you.
Now this is low. But that's okay, because he's got air suspension and he can raise it up. Did a great job on this. Love the interior too with the plaid. Another great example of a Desert Dubs. This Volkswagen van here. Really done some nice touches with the surfer.
Already checked.
We ain't going that far.
That's really great how they did the tiki interior. Little tiki man down there. Lowered. The builder of this must be having a lot of fun with it.
Ordered this week, and he was coming out of that, and my first thought was, I hope he walks in. But my producer cut it out. Oh yeah, nice. I hope we can hook up to be a
Looks like it has a good sound system.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Chinese over there?
Got me some stickers. So this started out as a COE cab over engine Ford, but it looks like they've gone and modified it and put the engine in the back. Cumins, yeah. Big Cumins turbo diesel here in the back with a flatbed. This might be in a contest to see who's going to represent Arizona in the Hot Wheel Tour. But this is sure a neat truck. So originally the engine was up here in front and the cab set kind of higher up over the engine. That's why they called it cab over engine. This is a 65 Impala lowrider, heavily customized. You can actually just see in the chrome trim all the detail that the owner or the builder of this car did with the layers of paint and even the chrome. I grew up in a 65 Impala sitting in the back seat between my two sisters, but this Impala is unbelievable. There's the tanks for the hydraulic suspension. Try to get in here and you can see a little bit of detailed even to the wheels and the suspension. So they're able to raise and lower the car, even detailing the frame. Just a beautiful, and then taking this and changed it to suicide doors. For suicide doors, they
Big Dog, we're gonna keep
open
going
in the opposite direction. Great interior, even the airbrush work inside the door jambs, dashboard. Everything chromed. The wheels. The car's getting a lot of attention. Chrome's hydraulic suspension. Here's the hydraulic cylinder that can raise and lower the car.
I'm going to stop him so you can take a picture.
This may be the original 327. I think they've added air conditioning to it.
Thank you.
All the detailing under the hood, on top of the hood. This is a beautiful car. Volkswagen Squareback, but they've done something unique on a regular chassis, leaf spring gasser suspensions somewhat, but they put two air-cooled four-cylinder engines back-to-back with a carburetor setup, low velocity stacks sticking out of the hood. A lot of creativity, some electric fans on top of the engines there to keep them cool. So just something unique here. But they've done a lot of work. Two engines in there. Paint job's great, interior's great. what people do with their hobbies. Very unique vehicle.
All right, without further ado, make some noise again. Hot Wheels Legends 2023, Gilbert, Arizona. Brian Bennett, without further ado, who is your winner here at Walmart Mobile One? Let's go.
Mike Brown with his Aceta combo over here. So, this guy.
Mike, get on up here, man. Here's the microphone. Go for it.
Well, guys, I have a YouTube channel called Paper to Pavement, and a lot like many people out here, we're paddling the same boat as y'all, and we're struggling. And I needed to show who I was as an artist, and Hot Wheels just gave me a stage to do that and show authenticity, creativity, and garage spirit. Which I'm just one guy in a town of 38. The fact that I'm standing here with y'all in front of my wife and kids is something special to me, guys.
Yo, congratulations, dog.
So the pickle jar is the truck there, and that pickle jar was built, I started on it March 28th of this year, and I built it in 40 days and 40 nights, 1,000 miles from home, away from my kids, out of scraps of everything I couldn't afford to keep in the past that I've got left over. And I built it on my scrap pile, and that is my daily driver right there. That's what you see me in every day. And then that is me as a craftsman. I wanted to show my artistry with that truck. And then,
Is that where your cat or dog sits?
well, I wanted a sight glass, so when you guys see it in the package here next year, you can take a good shot at that Chevy 6-cylinder riding underneath.
All right, now the V-twin.
I gotta say, oh yeah, the V-twin.
Well, and then, so that's the pickle jar, and then Big Dill here, D-I-L-L, like a dill pickle. Big Dill here is, it's rolling with a 1200 cone shovel, and it's a nostalgic drag car, flip body. And guys, I want you to understand, I did everything here. I drew them, I welded them, I painted them, I upholstered them. I did every ounce of what you see there, and I'm proud to be standing up here in front of you. Guys, if you could tell everybody you know about Paper to Pavement on YouTube, I would appreciate it, because we would like to keep doing this. I love you guys.
About it. You got your kids here, your father, your daughter, your son, your wife. That's cool, man. And I think that's what really translates, and that story's to be told. Just like that giant card right back there. And you know, you called it. You said you're going to see that thing next year on the blister. TBD. You know, TBD, bro. But your story needs to be told, so thank you for sharing.
Thank you guys so much for the platform and giving me a place to shine. It's a dark world out there, and all we want to do is light it up.